It seems like everybody wants to take a trip in space. Personally, I'm not sure I fancy it. You see, I do like to know my way around, and in space, there's no up or down, no north and south, and I can't tell my asteroids from my elbow. You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne, Scared and Disorientated, on 2 Point Radio.
Students asking for directions will be told lies instead. Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. Lost and found report. Oh, that is nice. As you were. Invaders are reminded to show their written invitation during eviction.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth. Cheers, cheers! On 2 Point Radio. Forget what you're doing and give in to the saccharine melodies of my voice. I am Sir Nigel Bickleworth, and you may not know it, but you've just made a wonderful decision. The finest radio show in town, coming right up.
Sleep is important, but you can do it later.
This week on Sir Nigel Reviews, we'll be talking about a modern beat combo, a group that call themselves the Helium Baboons. I must admit, while it may not be my usual cup of beef tea, for contemporary mindlessness, and that's what this is, it was not as bad as most of today's dirge and drivel. Helium Baboons, not as bad as I feared they would be. 2 shrugs out of a possible 5.
New students, we're more afraid of you than you are of us. Students for Space Night School.
time for Spill the Tea, where we take some finely dried hearsay from our shameless county and strain it for all the precious nectar we can. Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge is under scrutiny for describing 2 Points youth as ambitionless nitwits, and I can see why. I can only hope that it's an abridged form of the full quotation. It would be remiss of him to forget that they are also loud, foolhardy, crass, smelly, and generally hopeless.
Welcome to the start of a new year. I'll be your host. Hello. To maintain lectern. Thank you. Needed in dormitory. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Students are reminded to balance their social lives with all the work they haven't done.
Cheesy Gubbins are back. Where did they go? Nowhere! Cheesy Gubbins. The only thing you can count on.
Would campus intruders please not come in? is not a belief system. Try to be less terrible.
And now, for the results of last week's sonnet writing competition. I must say I was appalled, if not surprised. They were lacking structure, they were lacking soul. Some of you wouldn't know an iamb from a dactyl. We'll be rolling the competition on to next week, so send in your sonnets. They can't get any worse.
Students with pastoral issues should go to student support. Sci-fi convention starting now. Good for them. Showering is technically but not socially optional.
My respect for those that choose chivalric and knightly pursuits. Well, it's really very large. The Bigglesworths, after all, come from a rich and prestigious line of people on and near horses. That being said, feudal aristocracy use their hands far too much for my liking. The swordsmanship, the adventuring. Have you ever held a lance? It's a chore. If you're so important, why are you doing all that work? Rule smarter, not harder.
Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. The campus just got bigger, not necessarily better. Students are reminded that you're not that memorable.
It seems that Agatha Sphere and the Orb Foundation are targeting the county's colleges in an attempt to appeal to a younger demographic. Those orb-happy loons must be subdued at all cost. But wasting their time trying to brainwash our brainless students seems like a terrific diversion. I'm so glad we found a use for our horde of unwashed undergraduates.
Pastoral issues can be remedied by talking to a qualified librarian. Intruders on campus, you know what to do. students might want to try something else. Janitor needed in battle space.
And now for the segment we call Agony Answers. You provide the agony and I'll provide the answers. This week's problem is from Helpless in Hogsport. I'm stuck in my bathroom. I think the doorknob fell off. What should I do? Well, I'd start by contacting someone under less anonymous circumstances. Perhaps a friend or the local authorities. Best of luck and so on.
Janitor needed to fix planetary ring. Assistant needed in library. Pastoral issues can be remedied by talking to a qualified librarian. Students are reminded to make requests, not demands. Students must vacate the campus. Students, we're more afraid of you than you are of us.
Good morning. You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. You're listening to 2 Point Radio. This is Ricky Hawthorne. It's a few minutes past something. We'll check on those numbers while you listen to some music.
Body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. The campus grounds are not a toilet. station starting now. Good for them. Intruders on campus. You know what to do.
It's funny how your routines can change after all these years. Lately, I've been enjoying a bowl of hog logs in the morning. It's true what they say in the advert. There just wasn't enough pig in my morning. This next song is for the hog log lady.
Are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. Students are reminded to find themselves.
Recently, while walking home, I was chased into a tree by a group of students barking like dogs. I went into a primal state of self-preservation, hissing at them like a feral cat. I've learned since that it was some kind of initiation for a society. Oh, I suppose now that I know it was a joke, I can see the funny side. Ha! Young people, eh? The terrifying scamps.
Failing could be less terrible. Starting now. Good for them. Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet.
How do you follow up the best-selling album in two-point county history with even more music?
Even more.
Jasmine Odyssey presents Even More.
Fish out of water, bigger than before. She's writing even more.
Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. Janitor required in bathroom. Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Here's the weather. Things are looking cold on the pointy mountains. You might want to wear a second pair of shoes. I suppose skis are technically a second pair of shoes. What they lack in terms of providing warmth, they make up for by being a lot like very thin toboggans. Play that music.
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Required in bathroom. Assistant to the library. Thank you.
I recently joined an amateur plumbing club. Oh, it's a lot of fun. The pipes, the tools, the rush when you blow a valve. The competitive element is one thing, but it's also great training for when something goes wrong at home. After all, with the right attitude and a little experience, there's no problem you can't make worse.
Students are reminded to take their time and submit assignments early. Somehow. Weather report. It's raining space rocks. Janitor required in bathroom. janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
In the news today, pop star Jasmine Odyssey has everybody talking after sharing an image of a spatula. Fans are debating whether this latest post is a cryptic suggestion of music to come or simply a kitchen-based mistake. It's hard to say, but what is clear is that we'll be discussing it for days.
Announcement. The campus just got bigger, not necessarily better. Janitor required in bathroom.
That's the end of our show, but I'll be back tomorrow to do it all over again. Here's to that. Here's to time's relentless advance. Here's to you, 2 Point County. Playing us out, we've got an absolute firecracker. Good night.
Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that. required in bathroom. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Students with pastoral issues should go to student support. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. The academic year is now over. Summer break would be a convenient time for construction.
Listening to Campus Radio, the sound of student life in 2 Point County. I'm Felicity Bellbottoms. Now, everyone has been talking about the campus supermarket and their brand new frozen treats. But we'll be wading through the fudge to look at the story of two students crushed under the weight of free toppings. Stick around.
The timetable is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing it. Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that. Assistant to the library. Thank you.
There's growing concern about the flowers on campus this autumn. Where have they gone? Why aren't they here anymore? Didn't there used to be flowers over there? These are just some of the many questions posed by concerned, botanically inclined students. Pinned for comment, the lead groundskeeper referenced the seasons.
Sci-fi convention starting now. Good for them. Announcement. Cheating is the wrong kind of clever. Medical issues can interfere with your studies. Go to the nurse and get back to work.
It's time for the story of two students who are finding news of the campus supermarket's new ice creams difficult to swallow.
That's right. Ben and Sarah used to go out to the green, their hearts full of gumption, their cool box full of lollies. But it's not been the same since Campus Supermarket opened its Sunday bar and shaved ice station. They were just a couple of students looking to make some honest money in the harsh summer heat. But business has cooled off lately. As for the lollies, well, they're melting now. Spare a thought for them the next time you're enjoying a fudge sundae buy one get one free all day, Wednesday at the Campus Supermarket. Fliz, back to you.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Intruders on campus. You know what to do.
of Charlie has been overthrown by the evil Green Cruiser. From the Bay of Gravy to the Giblet Caves, this once succulent land has been turned a putrid green. There is only one who can save us now. Meat Wizard! Explore a world of legend and lamb chops in Meat Wizard, Return of the Salami Sorcerer. Only on the Bungle Button Master, where the games be happening.
Doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Janitor required in bathroom. Please put your pencils down. Only kidding. Weather report. It's raining space rocks.
That's all from us here at Campus Radio. Just a reminder that if you have any interest in getting involved at the station, please do reach out. There really is a lot of airtime to fill, and try as we might, we just can't fill it all. We're open to news reports, reviews, and opinion pieces. Really just anything that will take up some dead air. Good night.